have different tools. And Ginger has a lead, very good, Ginger. The lead plan is our most advanced plan that has all of the tools, include a supplier database, include ASINScanner. And if you go directly to ProfitHunter.tools, this is our webpage. It's ProfitHunter.tools. It's not like .com like many other sites. It's .tools. So if you go to ProfitHunter.tools, and all the way in the bottom, you can see our plans. They're monthly plans. We have also some annual plans, like the expert plan you can purchase on an annual basis and have some benefit, or the elite plan is the only plan that it's only available for an annual membership. Okay, so starter plan, it costs $49, and we have some tools and credits or uses, like the double check. Double check, it's a functionality. If you are analyzing a product, if you are almost ready to purchase a product, but you doubt about your own analysis, you're not sure if it's a good product, you want to have a second review, second expert analyzing the product for you and giving you a report of analysis. Okay, so that's the double check. Okay, so you fill up an online form and our double check functionality. You provide some information about the product, and then the analyzer team will provide you within 48 hours with a report, so you can compare and match your own analysis with this report and see if it seems to be a good product, or you didn't see that maybe Amazon was selling the product, or any other problem with the product, that the profit is not good, or it doesn't sell as much as you think it would be selling, or whatever. Or just to confirm that it's matching and it's working as you desire, and then you're ready to go and purchase that product with this double check confirmation or validation of your own analysis, right? So in the expert plan, starter plan, you have 5 double checks per month. On the expert, you have 9 double checks per month. Okay, that's the double check functionality. Seller archive, we're going to review it later on, and we're going to do some examples and exercises. Is our statistical data of a product, of an ASIN, of a product in Amazon, and we can review estimates, sales estimates, how many profit is doing, how many sellers, if Amazon is selling, and what percentage of buy box dominance has Amazon, if the brand is selling, if it's gated, and we can see some information. We can see data, we can see fast variations, we can see graph, we can see tables, ranking graph, price sale graph. We can see estimate sales that Amazon is providing that information, like bought last month, that comes from Amazon in a graph, how many other sellers are offering the product. And we can see another graph with the percentage of dominance of the buy box. Who is winning the buy box? Who is winning the sales, and in what percentage? So we can compare and we can analyze our competition within a specific product. So that's seller archive. And seller archive, on the starter plan, we have 100 searches, and in the expert plan, we have 500 searches. Traffic light, it's another tool that will you fill out a form of for a specific product, and then you will have like a red light or green light or yellow light in some key element factors of a product when deciding to purchase or not a product. So that's automatically, it will, you fill the form and you will have these red lights, very important points when you're deciding to purchase a product or not, and you'll see red line, green, or yellow. We have some extensions in Chrome that works in the Amazon website in Mexico, Canada, and the US, and you can see like ranking, category, how many sellers, how many competitive FBA sellers, and what's the list of the sellers and the selling price they are offering, and the logistic, if it's FBA or FBM. So all of the plans include these extensions. We have another extension that I love it, is the ASIN extractor extension. And this extension will help you to extract all of the products that other seller is offering, up to 306 products per seller. So you can just extract it and then use your spreadsheet, Excel, to analyze and find what's the most selling product from that specific seller, or you can send it. If you have the expert or the elite plan, we have ASINScanner functionality. ASINScanner functionality, it's my preferred tool of all ProfitHunter, and it will create for you an analysis data table with more than over 50 columns, and you can then apply some filters, some criteria, and will reduce all of the products that only completes all of your criteria. Like you want to know if it's a selling price range. Let's say I want products that sells between $20 and $30. You can apply that filter. You can apply how many sellers or competitive sellers does have a listing. Okay, I want to see products that has less than 20 sellers, so it will only show those, and you complete. We're going to see it in action right now. Okay, so we're almost at time to start, and if you don't have still a ProfitHunter account, it's very simple. You come to ProfitHunter.tools and you click on the sign up process. On sign up, you will be asked for an email, for your name, and that's I got login automatically. So let me go back. Okay, for me, it's already asking me. Okay, so you sign up and you put your first name, last name, email address, phone number, and you set up a password. After that, it will request your payment information, and then you select which plan do you prefer. If you plan a monthly or an annual plan, starter, expert, or elite plan, and then you complete your purchase, and then you're as very soon as possible ready to start using ProfitHunter. All right, you just take a couple of minutes, and you can create an account in ProfitHunter. For all of the Algo students that are registered with Algo, you have a coupon code to use and apply in ProfitHunter. It will grant 2 months of discount. It will discount $49 per month. So you will be benefit of the starter plan for 2 months for free, or you can upgrade to the expert plan, and instead of paying $89, you will be discounted $49, and then you paying $40 per the first 2 months, and you can get benefit of the ASINScanner functionality. All right. Any questions up to this? How to create your ProfitHunter account? Edward, yes, the meeting is starting at this point. Thank you for asking. I see that someone typed that it was not listening correctly. Is everyone hearing correctly? Is it clear sound? Please confirm. Okay, so once you have your account, thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Edward. Once you have your account, you will need to log in, right? So after you log in, I'm gonna log in with my account. If you forgot your password, you have here a forgot password. Let me just change my language. As you can see, I am a native Spanish, so I'm going to change to English. Okay, so you can understand better what you're reading. And this is our main dashboard, okay, in ProfitHunter. From the dashboard, you can go to YouTube channel, you can go to our Facebook, you can get email support. You can just click on some of these tools or dashboard tools, visualize what you have been working in ProfitHunter. But the very good thing is on the left menu. We have all of the tools. We have Seller Archive, we have Double Checks, we have ASINScanner. I have connected the elite plan. So it's the most advanced plan, right? So I have traffic light, supplier database. In supplier database, it's a directory of suppliers in North America and Mexico. I can install from here the Chrome extensions. I can see extractor history, and there is a new tool that's called ProfitHunter, Profit Tracker. Profit Tracker, you can just define what's the cost of your inventory products, and then you can trace sales, and then you can see what's your profit. It's a new tool. It's in beta testing, so only elite members can use this Profit Tracker functionality that we have on beta. Way on the bottom, on the left menu, we have our links to our socials, especially the one you don't want to miss is the YouTube. All right, if you go to YouTube, you go to the playlist of the ProfitHunter YouTube channel. And if you want to learn how to master or how to understand basic tools, we have some tutorials in English and Spanish. I would recommend watching the ProfitHunter 3.0 tutorials, these ones in English. And I have a couple of live videos. This presentation is going to be recorded, then it's going to be uploaded, and you can watch it again. I'm going to upload it here on the live English Zooms, okay? So this is a very good place to start to learn how to use and understand the tools in ProfitHunter. One thing you want to do is set up and configure your account, okay? So for that, if you go to settings or in your main dashboard, or you go to the top right corner where your profile is, and then you go to settings, you can see all of your settings. Like, for example, your name, your phone number, your preferred language. I'm going to change it to English. I'm going to save right now. And plan and billing, you have always control of your plan. You can anytime cancel your plan. You can upgrade, you can downgrade. So from here, you can change like monthly billing or yearly billing, and I can change from any other plan. Okay, you can add a new card, change your payment method, and you can download your invoices. This is from plan and billing. The most important is you have control whenever you want to cancel or you want to upgrade your plan. You just change to a new plan and change it, continue, or if you don't want to this month pay or the next point renew, because it will be auto renewal your plan, and then you can just cancel plan for the next billing cycle. It won't be renewed until you come back and activate a new plan again. So you have total control of whenever you want to use ProfitHunter, which plan, that's in your hands. If not, you can just always send us an email and we can help you. Next one is tool settings. Tool settings, you're going to set up your default marketplace, because ProfitHunter right now works in the USA, Mexico, and Canada. Okay, so I'm going to define USA. Francisco, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Okay. You're going to set up your default marketplace. That's USA, all right? And you want to connect ProfitHunter to your Amazon selling account. Why? Because ProfitHunter will talk to Amazon and will ask Amazon if you're gated to some of your products you want to sell. It's going to ask ProfitHunter to your Amazon account, which is your Amazon fees, Amazon referral fees, or FBA fees, or some other fees, okay? For that, you need to have a professional Amazon account. That's the account in Amazon that you pay $39. If you are in the non-professional, then you cannot connect to ProfitHunter as it should be, and you won't be able to use it. We have a calculator, profit calculator. Then this profit calculator needs to communicate with your Amazon account to see what's the Amazon fees that Amazon is charging to you specifically. All right. So I already have my Amazon account connected. It's very easy. You just click connect, you approve, you log into your Amazon, you approve, and that's it. That's how you connect. Caroline, if you're going to sell in Canada and US, this is going to be the default marketplace. As for example, if your main marketplace is going to be USA, just leave it at USA. If you want to do some search in a specific tool for Canada, then you need to select Canada but it's going to be auto-selected in all of the tools, USA as default. But you can change every time you search for a product or upload a listing, you can change to Canada or to Mexico as well. Okay, prefer double checks. Double checks is the tool that will get a specific review of your product for a human-based analysis, and you want it in English or you want the response in Spanish. Okay, so let's select you all guys want to you respond in English. So I'm going to save it right here. Okay, next one is ASINScanner advanced presets. Okay, this will work for the ASINScanner functionality. ASINScanner, remember, is only for expert or elite plan, but also these values will be working or will be applying for the revenue calculator. Revenue calculator is this red box that we have on the right side, always is visible from anywhere of the tool. You can just click, it will open the calculator, you can type an ASIN and you can type the cost of your product and it will retrieve Amazon fees and some other calculations based on what you have set up here on your ASINScanner presets. Okay, so you can set presets for a specific marketplace in the USA, in Mexico, or in Canada. The USA, this is discount. If any supplier provides a listing and then he tells you, you know, this time you will get a 10% discount, you want to type 10% discount on your first purchase, or maybe on, you know, July discounts, you will have 5% discount additional to what's on the listing. So you want to type here the discount that the supplier is offering. Meanwhile, if we don't have discount, we leave that in 0. Then we have Amazon fees. No, this is fees. This is shipping fees. Okay, this is how much on average you are spending to send products to Amazon warehouse. Okay, this is inbound to Amazon warehouse. So let's say for small products, you know, small products, you can spend maybe 80 cents, 90 cents per pound on average. So based on your experience, you can leave here 95 cents. Okay, if you have bigger products or you have to ship a longer distance, then it might be expensive. This is per pound on your previous shipments to Amazon warehouse. How much are you spending? Okay, you can start with these values. If you're new and you don't know exactly how much, you can start with these values for small products. Okay, then on your actual real shipments, you can just do the math and calculate what's the spend for per pound, and then come back here and type it. Okay, and this is fees by unit or preparation or previous shipments or bundling or multi-pack or additional package or bubble wrap or boxes. All of the expenses prior to shipping the product to Amazon that you are spending per unit on average. Let's say my supplier charges me $2 for preparing and labeling the products. So I'm going to type $2. If you need to pay extra shipping to a prep center and then $1 for the prep center, so this might be jumped to $4, $5, and always it will be depending on the size, weight, or shipment distances that you are spending or preparation needs, right? Some products, they only need labeling. Some products, they don't even need labeling. Sometimes your supplier will do the prep for you and it might be 0, okay? So it will always depend on your logistics, on the type of product, volume, and weight of the product. So once you're starting to do it, you know like what's the average spending on preparation, previous shipping, or logistics that you are spending per unit. So you want to type here. If you want to start with these values, it's okay. That's the same per Canada, but Canada is per kilos. Mexico is per kilo, like 15 pesos per kilo, 2 Canada dollars per kilo. And this is per unit, 2 pesos per unit, 2.5 US Canada per unit. And in Mexico, we have taxes. So this is different. If you're doing business in Mexico, you can ask me later, but we have a defined value for Mexican taxes. So you want to save this. This is one-time settings that you need to be doing on your account. And this is as simple as that. And that's the only configuration. Next, what you need to do is install the Chrome extensions. Okay, what is a Chrome extension? An extension, all Chrome browsers or Microsoft Edge have, I don't know if you can see this icon, like a puzzle icon on the top right of my screen, are extensions. And I have many extensions, and you can have more, you know. Extensions are small programs that are running on the browser while you are browsing any website. In specific, for Amazon, if I go to Amazon, I can see, if I go to any product, let me see this Stitch. This is the listing, the actual product listing in Amazon. And I have this pop-up on the right side. That is the ProfitHunter extension. So it's a small application that it's running in Amazon page. It runs in Amazon Canada, Amazon US, and Amazon Mexico. And it will display some comfortable or data or information for me to understand better what's going on in this listing. For example, I can see the ranking. Ranking is the number that identifies what's the most seller product for this category, toys and games. So this product is number 540 most popular seller within toys and games category. It has right now 0 FBA. FBA as Prime is fulfilled by Amazon sellers, and how many of them has a competitive price, and it will display how many sales is doing this product, 7,000. It will display how many sales can you be doing, and it will display a list of actual sellers. Okay, right now we only see one seller, text 61. It's FBM seller, and it's selling at $51. I know that this product, for the numbers that I'm seeing, is that Amazon was selling this product. Okay, it might be. I know why. Let me just change my address. Let me go to Beverly Hills, and then this data will change. Depending where you are located, the sellers might be different, right? So I now see that Amazon is selling the product that is selling 7,000. This is a bought last month data value that Amazon is providing. So the extension is saying that it sells 7,000. Only one competitive fulfilled by Amazon seller is saying Amazon, and has a competitive price. So you can sell up to 55 units out of these 7,000 units. That's the importance. Very fast, I can see how many, that could be the maximum units I could be selling on this product. Why? Because Amazon is selling the product, and I rarely can compete with Amazon, especially kind of these brands or products. And this is all of the listing, all of the sellers, the price, and the logistic that they're using. If you can see, there is only one FBA, that is Amazon. The rest of the sellers are doing FBM. FBM is fulfilled by merchant. That merchant is shipping directly to the customer. FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, is any seller that sends the product to Amazon warehouses, and then from Amazon warehouses ships directly to sellers. That's FBA or Prime. FBM, from the merchant or the seller to the customer, goes the shipping directly. Okay, so this is the extension. And how do you install the extension? I'm going to delete it. I'm going to explain how you can install the extension. So I'm going to go to my extension manager, and I'm going to remove or delete the extension. Remove. Okay, so if I go back to Amazon listing, I won't see the ProfitHunter extension anymore. All right, I know sometimes people say that they cannot install, they cannot view the extension. I think it's a very simple process, but you need to just go on the process. You go back to your ProfitHunter page, and you click on the left menu where it says Chrome Extensions. Then on the right side, you see this blue Add to Chrome. On the very right side, Add to Chrome. It will open the Chrome, the Google Chrome extension store, where the ProfitHunter extension is located. And then you have this blue button that says Add to Chrome. You click to Add to Chrome. You confirm that you want to add the extension, and you wait a couple of seconds, and the extension is already installed. That's installed. Then you need to do a second step. One is installed. You install it. You wanna click on the icon extension, on the puzzle icon extension. You wanna pin. I like to pin the extension so I can always visualize my ProfitHunter icon on the top right. And I need to click on it. I need to log in with my ProfitHunter email and my ProfitHunter password. Okay, if you mistype your email or your password and you click login, the extension will just apparently log in, right? But it's not welcoming with my name, so it's not going to work. If you don't see your name, welcome Diego, welcome whatever, it's not logged in correctly. So if I refresh the site, I won't see the extension running because I did not log in with my correct credentials. So I'm going to click again. I'm going to put my email. I'm going to put my correct login. So it says you are logging as Diego. That's me. Okay. So I've logged in correctly. Okay. Now you can change English or Spanish, and you can log out from the extensions. In the case that you logged in someone else's computer, you can just log out. If you don't want to log out, just click outside the box of the extension, but it's already logged in. You don't need to log in every single time you use the extension, okay? It remains logged in. Sometimes it goes idle, and maybe 10 days, couple of days. And then if you don't see that extension appears, you click again the extension, you log in back, and that's it. You refresh your login. Sometimes when we do an update of the extension, it forces you, or it will require you to log in again with your email and your password, okay? So if you have a slight time without using the extension as it's not showing, just click the icon, log in again with your email and ProfitHunter password. You see that it's login as your name. You're ready to go. Refresh the web page. You need to be on a product page within Amazon. And after it loads, it will load our ProfitHunter extension. Okay? We have another extension. We have 3 extensions. The review extension is not working as properly as we would like because Amazon does lots of changes on their website and it's not working. But we have the other extension that I like a lot. It's called, I already mentioned it, ASIN Extractor extension. With this extension, you're going to analyze some other front stores, some other sellers to see which are their best selling products, and then you try to find a supplier. Let's say, for example, my store I have been selling for 10 years and I have 500 products. Okay, extension will show only 306 products, but you are working and you are analyzing my store, my products, and if I've been working thousands of hours selecting products and publishing on my front store, I think they're good products, right? Okay, so that's the advantage that you're going to do. You're going to work, you're going to analyze, base it on others, other seller front stores. You like it or you don't like it? So I'm going to show how it works. I'm going to go to text 6.1. I hope none of you are this seller. And I'm going to this Cutter's Warehouse and this Green Foods store. All right. So I'm just control clicking it or clicking it, and it will open on a new tabs. I always work on different tabs. See, this is my tab. I have this is the Text 61 store. It has over 1,000 products. So I'm going to click extract ASINs. This is my ProfitHunter ASIN extractor tool. So it's already on the top of the page. I can extract ASINs, and what it would do, it would go all the way to the 20 pages that we can see products. You can see there are only 20 pages. You cannot go further than 20 pages, and it will extract data, important data from product into a spreadsheet file. Okay. So it's working. And while it's working on the Tech 61 store, okay, it's already done. Sorry, I want to ask you, how long will it take you to extract and then load, or copy paste, open and copy paste, title, selling price, what other data we have, category, bought last month, like this one sells 20,000 products bought last month, the title, the ASIN, and the name of the product for this seller. Go page by page, copy paste, then go to the other page, to the page 20, and save it to the file. How long did it took me? Like 30 seconds? Okay, I already have it. So, but you can do it like in 10 stores at a time. So I'm going to extract this store, and I'm going to, hey, I had another one, Sunshine. Let's go to Sunshine store. I'm going to extract this store. So right now I extracted only 3 stores, right? So it's working. If you can see, I already have downloaded, or it will automatically download the spreadsheet, and it will depend on your plan if you work on the spreadsheet or you send it to the tool that we have that it's called ASINScanner. Okay, I'm going to show you both ways that you can work. So files are already downloaded to my local drive, and I'm going to send them to ASINScanner. Remember, I'm going to show you, this is my ASINScanner functionality in ProfitHunter, and I have some already lists created here. Last one is Calten Group, okay? So I'm going to send it to ASINScanner. This is Sunshine Shopper. It has 657 products. This has over 1,000. It's Tech 61. I'm going to send it to ASINScanner. And then Cutter's Warehouse, it has only 125 products. It has less products. I'm going to send it to ASINScanner. Okay, I'm only working right now with these 3 files. Okay, if I go and refresh my ASINScanner main page, I can see now that Sunshine Shopper, Tech 61, and Cutter's Warehouse is starting to work. Already Sunshine is running, and then the other 2 are pending. What ASINScanner will do for you? Okay, I'm going to show really fast. With this other store, it will generate a spreadsheet with over 40 columns of data, like this. Then you can start applying filters and find the best products that you need or want to sell depending on your searching criteria or conditions that are you looking in specific products. Okay, so we're going to leave ASINScanner working. Okay, now it has 8%, so it works fast. But meanwhile, I'm going to show you how to filter if you don't have expert plan, or if you don't have the elite plan and you don't have the ASINScanner functionality that it's only expert and elite plan. My best recommendation will be elite, right? But I mean, if not, go to the expert plan. Okay. So I'm going to open Drive for you. You can use it your Excel, your whatever spreadsheet. Let me identify myself. Okay, and I'm going to upload one of these files that I just extracted with ASINScanner extraction. Okay, I hope you are following me. I hope you are just going through. And this example, this exercise, I'm going to open questions at the very end. So I'm going to just go for this Cutter Warehouse. So it will open. I'm going to do it here so you can just see how it's working, but you can just use any other tool. Let me see. Yes, Chinadu, this is going to be recorded, and you can see later on, all of you guys can see the recording where in our YouTube Profit Hunter, go channel, go to playlist, and then go to live English. Live English, I'm going to upload the recording later on. Extractor on Amazon, sure. To go to the extractor, you need to go to a specific page where is the listings for a seller, right? So I just click on we call this the FBA extension. If in any product, let me go to another product. Let me go to the Star Wars Lego. So So below the buy box, this is the buy box. Below the buy box, we'll open the FBA extension. I think there is only one seller. Amazon is only selling this product, so that was not a good example. Let's see which one. Let's see this one. Bluey. It's Bluey? Bluey. Okay. So there's only two sellers, but here is Vinco store, right? So click on the name of the seller. You go to Vinco store, and it will open on a new tab the specific page where you can see on Vinco store all of his products, 688, and you have the extension. So you extract it, it will download the Excel file, and you can also, if you have ASINScanner functionality, send it to ASINScanner to be processed. Okay, that's good. It's working. So just take time. I mean, it's 1 minute or less, and you has done the work for you that it will take you, what, half an hour, 1 hour to be copying and pasting, and maybe you can make a lot of mistakes that the file is already saved. So this is the file. This is for Cutter Warehouse. So I'm going to open in Google Sheets, and this is what ASIN extractor is extracting for you. It has the ASIN, it has the link of Amazon product, the price, which price? The price that the specific seller that we were just watching on, spying on, it's not the buy box price. It's the price that that specific seller has assigned to this product. CPU, we type CPU for cost per unit. We don't know what's the cost per unit because we haven't searched the supplier, okay? If it's Prime, FBA or not FBA, and bought last month. This bought last month data is what specific Amazon is saying that it sold in the last month. Like, for example, this product is 2,000 bought last month. Okay, so that's better than ranking. We are just grabbing what Amazon says that specific product has sold in the last month. So that's bought last month. Okay, so that's not an estimation. That's the real sales that product is doing in Amazon in the last month provided by Amazon. Okay, so that's 250, etc. So here, what you want to do, if you have the starter plan, you don't have ASINScanner, you want to find what's the most selling products. And what I recommend you is select this column headers, go to data, and create a filter, basic filter. Okay, we don't have too much filter options here, but what I like to do is, I know I cannot sell products like for $5, $10, or I don't want to sell products over $50. So I'm going to just filter by price. So I'm going to filter price by condition, and that is going to be in between. So in between, let's say I'm going to sell products from 18. I'm going to be more strict to $35, 45. So I apply this filter, and all of the rest of the products that are not between my selection are disappeared. Okay, and I'm going to sort from Z to A, so more selling, less sales. Why? We have products that have less than 50. Sometimes Amazon does not show if they're selling 1, 10, 30 units. I've seen some products Amazon is informing if we have 10 or 30 sales, but at least it will show from 50 or over sales. Okay, so this might be selling 1, 0, or 49, but less than 50. So all of these products from this seller are selling more than 50 units. So I'm going to delete them. That's it. So all these top, huge, big selling products, if you are newbie, if you are new selling on Amazon, don't go and fight with the monsters that are products that selling 6,000 units, 2,000 units. Just be and hang maybe with the 500 and lower. Yeah, just so you don't compete with big monsters, already big companies selling on Amazon. So start again. If you're new, start with products that don't have too much big competitions or big monsters company that you will not compete against with. Okay, so start with these 50 selling products. you know that this product is for sure selling 50 units. If you go to this product, it's selling 100 units, and your manual analysis will be based on products that are already for sure selling 50, 100, 200 units. So your time spent researching products all over the universal products, you're going to be focused now on products that at least have 50 sales on Amazon. So you're going to do this by each individual front store that you are looking. Okay, let me see if you like and was understanding this process. So how can I just filter down my search criteria, the front store criteria, and only narrow to products that already are doing at least 50 sales per month? Is that time saving? Let me know what you think, if this is time saving or not. If this is mental, peaceful, working only and analyzing only products that have at least 50 sales, that's I think it is. Okay. And this is what you can do with the extension and the starter plan. And let's see. Just for the example, I have the name. If I click here in Google, I have the picture. And let me see. Gremlins. Okay, I'm going to go with these Gremlins products. I don't know exactly where was it. Lego. Where is Gremlin? Here it is. It's this one. So I'm going to copy ASIN. ASIN. Everybody understand what's an ASIN? It's an Amazon single identification number. It's a unique identification number that Amazon provides to each and every single product sold in Amazon. So that we call it ASIN, like this, ASIN. All right, so I'm going to copy the ASIN. I like to work on different tabs. You can open different tools in different tabs in ProfitHunter. So I'm going to right click on the seller archive functionality. I'm going to open new tab, and then here it is. I'm going to type in the ASIN. I select USA. It's already pre-selected. Here is if you pre-select in your settings USA, it will be USA, but always you can change to Mexico or Canada marketplace. Okay, so I'm going to search. In this tool, what you will have is how many reviews? 146. What's the percentage of the review? 4.9 stars. If some red flags, like for example, Amazon is on buy box. Why is in Spanish if I set up English? Okay, Amazon is on buy box. What's the last buy box price? The 90 days average selling price or buy box price. So I can see that from here I can see that is selling lower. That would be the 90-day average price. So it has lower, like $1.50, right? So we have 4 fulfilled by Amazon's active sellers and only 1 with a very competitive price. Okay, everybody knows who is that seller? Yeah, I know, I can see. That's the ranking. It's 65,000 ranking. Category will be toys, and category is this one, toys and games. That's the main category. Subcategory is toys, figures, and then subcategory is people. Okay, so we have the category right here. If you click on the title, it will always open the product page in Amazon. Okay, this product is selling 1,959, and your estimate sales, because your estimate sales are 2 units based on 100 monthly sales, and knowing that Amazon is selling 97% of those, almost 98, right, of these 100 sales. That's why it's suggesting you that you only can sell 2. Never fight with Amazon. Never steal sales to Amazon. So just let Amazon keep their 97% of sales, and you can do 2 sales. Okay, so that's why it's, this math and this information showing to you. This is the brand, this is the current seller, and this is very important. What's the dominance of Amazon selling or winning the buy box of Amazon is 97%. That represents that Amazon is doing 97, almost 98% of the total sales estimates. Okay. Levania. Okay, that's another history, but my best way to search for the company that you will purchase is go to Google. But we have a supplier database as well that you can search maybe by brand. I will show you in a few minutes. Okay, so we have some graphs here. This first graph, we have Amazon price. Orange is going to be Amazon. We have buy box. If it's assigning a buy box, who is winning the buy box and what price is the buy box? That's the blue line. And ranking. Ranking is number one ranking is the top seller of that category. So you can turn on and off all of these data measurements, and you can change the time frame or time period. Okay. If you want to see last month, if you want to see 3 months, if you want to see last year data, you have all of the data for last year performance of this product. As you can see, maybe before this product didn't exist. You have all time. Yeah. So since this product is selling on Amazon or has a buy box, Amazon is playing with it. So Amazon is in the listing. Amazon is in the house. So be aware when Amazon is in the house. That's why we have this red flag, Amazon on buy box. Okay. So for example, you can see in this particular point, Amazon was selling at $27.79. There was other seller winning the buy box at $24.95. So on this small percentage, Amazon did not win the buy box because had a higher price. Okay, you can see tendencies on the ranking. If it's like a temporarily seasonal product, if it's Christmas or if it's Halloween or if it's summer product or winter product, within the whole year, which months is the ranking lower? That means that that product is selling more on Christmas or on holidays, or I mean it's the same, or on Easter or Halloween or whatever date. Then so you have time frames and you can compare the price, what reflects on the ranking. What happened with the price? Why is selling $18 here? Then why is selling $24? Like these small gaps of $12. You see this blue sometimes is being sold up to $12. Okay, why? So you can see what's the average price in a graph. So it's very important to see what's the performance overall of the product. And you can match it again with this second graph that we have. The black line is what Amazon is telling us that the product is selling. That's bought last month. So this is not an estimate. This is through what Amazon is reporting. So this product, we can see that it was selling like 1,000 units back in what? 2024, and then it dropped up to 100 units per month, then jumped to 100, and now it's on average 50 units per month. So what was the best season for this product? Back in 2024, right? Okay, it sold 1,000 units per month. You can check what price was selling at that point. Yeah, it's $24.99. Okay, so the price is not too much a difference because it's more on the popularity of this specific product. Yeah, maybe it was the movie back then, or maybe it was something going on with this product of Gremlins that people was purchasing back then in 2024, not now, no, or not as good as it was before. And you can see red line. Red line is how many other sellers are selling the product. Okay, you can change time period and see what's going on. Like for example, we have just 3 sellers at this point in March 25. Right now, there are 20 other sellers offering this product. More competition, usually price goes lower. Okay, that's life general rule. More competition usually lowers the price. And usually when the price is lower, people, if they like it, they want it, they buy it more, and then ranking usually gets lower by that same reason. Okay, so that's very interesting, having this graph to the history of the product that you are selling. If we know the history, we can avoid some future disasters, right? Everywhere, every aspect in the world. Okay, then we have this small graph with these three key element points. One is buy box price. What's current buy box price? What's the price is selling in Amazon right now? What's the average in 30 days? What's the average in 90 days? What's the average in 160 days, 80 days? So you can see if price is being lowered upon time, it's being stable, or it's getting a higher price over time. Okay. Same with ranking. Ranking represents popularity of the product and also represents somehow how good is selling a product. Lower ranking, more sales. Okay. Higher ranking, less sales. So this product was on, you can see it's nearly 70,000 ranking. Okay. Yeah, Anna, that's such a nightmare. I'm going to, from this graph, from this data, you can always have a better understanding of the product, of the profitability, and the how it performs. Once you purchase a product, you need to be aware of if you are making profit or not. Who against you are competing, against Amazon, against other sellers. What's the selling estimate of the product? How many competitors do you have? And then you can estimate how many possible sales are you doing. So if you have analyzed data, you're going to do more intellectual, more better intelligent decisions, and more profit and better results for your business. Okay, so for example, this product, buy box history, I love this information. It's so powerful. Buy box history. Who is winning the buy box? Who is appearing when you enter on the listing? Who is appearing on the buy box as the seller? That's who is winning the buy box. Okay. In this case, I know it's Amazon, sold by Amazon, sent by Amazon, and my screen went blank. Okay. Okay. Ships from Amazon, sold by Amazon at $69. So Amazon is winning the buy box. Okay. If you're selling products, you want to have 100% of buy box dominance, or how do you say? In this case, that means that every single time a customer gets into that listing, your name is appearing in the buy box if you had 100% of dominance of the buy box. Okay, so all of the sales, you will get those sales if you are at 100% dominance of the buy box. Okay, so in this case, for this specific product, Amazon, with an average price, you can change the time frame again. I'm going to be on the last month. On the last month, this product, Amazon, on average price of 1986, competing against another 9 sellers, has won 97% of the time the buy box. Okay, is doing FBA fulfilled by Amazon? Yes. When was the last time and how many days have passed since he won the buy box? Just today. Okay, 0 days today. And let's say Bergens, with a price of 20.65 against other 7 sellers in average, only has won 2% buy box. So if this product is selling 100 units, this represents that he might be sold 2 units. Okay, so 2%. And he's doing FBA, and that was 27 days ago. So this seller maybe does not have any product, or maybe has a higher price and has not been winning the buy box for the last 27 days. So that represents that at least on the last 27 days, this seller has not done any sale of this product. Okay, so you want to analyze also yourself, your store that appears here, and each time you are getting a higher percentage of one. Maybe the first week you are 2%, next week you are 8%, then you are 25%. That represents that you are winning the buy box and you are getting more sales. Okay, so you can analyze your competitors and which buy box dominance they have, and which logistic they're doing, if they're doing FBA or not FBA. And you can prorate the number of sales against the true competitors' percentage of dominance of the buy box, and then see with who you can compete and in which percentage. All right. So sometimes extension, and this estimate is just a math basic. 100 divided and total FBA sellers plus 1. So it will deduct the percentage of Amazon if Amazon is in the listing. So in this case, it's like 100 minus 97, 98. That's 2 divided on 1. So that's 2 sales per year. Okay, but this is plain math. If you prorate it, base it on the other sellers and the percentage they're dominating, you can be more accurate. How many sales could you possibly be doing for your product? So understanding buy box history is a key factor, super powerful data to analyze when you're selling a product or you're planning to sell a product. And the last thing that we can jump from here is profitability. How profitability, how much money can we make selling this product? So we have a calculator, profit calculator within ProfitHunter. If you click from a seller archive search, you can just click here and it will open on the right side the ASIN and the marketplace that for the product that you were searching. If you did not have the seller archive, let's say I'm going to reset it and I'm in another tool, you can always open the calculator, type the ASIN, type the marketplace, and do search. Okay, so understanding the math, when we're selling on Amazon, we need to deduct a lot of expenses: cost of the product, FBA commission, Amazon selling commission, shipments, preparing for Mexico, taxes. Okay, so we have simplified for you. This product sells for $19.59. It will grab the buy box price. Then it will deduct your Amazon fulfilled by Amazon fees. If you're doing FBA, it will deduct $5.87. Selling commission for Amazon or referral fee, it's $2.94. So then you need to type the cost per unit. I don't know what's the cost per unit for this product at this time. Okay, I just grab it randomly. But then base it on my settings for the shipping to Amazon and overall prep and expenses or shippings or preparing or prep center, overall miscellaneous expenses or fees. Yeah, I set up 88, that's shipping per Amazon per unit. And I put fixed $2. Let's say for this product, it's just $1, or maybe my supplier charged me 55 cents per labeling per product. That's all my expenses for this product. So now I have that my profit is $9.35, but be aware, I have not typed in the cost per product. So at this point, filling this information, I already know what's my, balance point, okay? If I purchase the product at $9.35, I will make no cent at all. So I need to purchase with my supplier less than $9.35, right? So let's say I want to make maybe $1. Let's see, $8.35. If the product costs me $1.35, I will be making $1. And that represents 5% of my margin. I will recommend you guys to search for 10%. So let's say 7.35, let's see. Okay, that's $2, that's 10%. That will be a basic, math, very easy, very clear if I'm making a profit or not using this fast calculation, okay? Or at least I know what's the price or the selling price that I need to find it with my supplier for me to make a profit, okay? So if my supplier says it's $8.35, so I say, okay, $8.35, I'm gonna make $1. And you can just type here, what's your estimate sales? Okay, I'm gonna sell like say 45 units. That is not the case for this product, but only recommend me to send 2 units, okay? So it will do the math for you. Total investment, $395. Total profit, $90. Base it on a cost of $7.35. So we're trying to do the math based, simple, easy, and very quick for you to move from one product or just pass by because it's not profitable for you. Okay, so I love to use the revenue calculator when I'm just searching fast for products, and I just go to the math, I put the cost of product, and I see I lost money. It's not profitable. It's hard to find profitable products, yes, but if you do it simple, it will be easier to find those that are profitable for you. Okay, let me see if there are some comments, questions, recommendations. How are we doing? Are you liking? Please provide some feedback if this is being interest, if this is being useful for you. How many products can we work with at the same time? In Seller Archive, you can open as many Seller Archive pages, and my recommendation is leave it open and type another product here. Don't close it, because if you close it and you recall or you request again another search, remember, depending on the plan do you have, starter plan, it has only 100 credits or 100 searches per month. Experts jumps to 500. If I click, let's say, where was it? If I click 5 times the same ASIN, it will deduct 5 credits for me. So don't close it until you're totally done with this product information, because if you search it again, it will refresh, retrieve the data, and subtract 1 credit. On the elite plan, you have unlimited that goes to 1,000. That is, it's a whole bunch. Okay, expert 500 and starter 100 searches or credits per month. Variation listing sales estimates. Yes, well, that's a good Pixel. That's a very good question. Variations estimates are only accurate when Amazon is telling not bought last month. If you have a product with variations, if you change from variation, Amazon will change the bought last month data or interval for that specific variation. Okay, if that information is not on the bought last month and it's estimated, it might be estimated for the total sales of all of the variations. So yeah, that's a good question, and be aware. Best recommendation, only consider what Amazon says bought last month as the truth for the sales for a specific variation. If none of you know what's variation, it could be like this shirt, it could be in red, in black, or in blue. Those are variations. It could be small, medium, large. Those are variations. So are variations for a specific product, but each variation has its own ASIN or Amazon single identification number. Okay. Milena, I don't know if all of you guys have the same issue as Milena, that the sound is really bad and cannot hear, or it might be Milena specific internet connection that is not good. How do you keep track of all of your open tabs? Caroline, I cannot say. I just open tabs and then at the end I just close them. That's it. I rarely shut down or close my computer. So I have different tabs. I have different windows, and yeah, it's a mess. But I just already have used this many years, so I just go clicking and there's some, like, you can group tabs. That's more Google thing, but you can group, like you can select these 3 and group them. So I add to a group, so you can have like group for analysis, group for ProfitHunter, group for, so there's way to manage tabs on Chrome. That's another thing, but that's a good tip. Okay. Stefania, how to get the icons from the extension. I already explained it. You can review this session later on our YouTube channel, but mainly you can install it from the Chrome extensions here. Okay. Right. So next, everything's good. Everything's clear. You are understanding the powerful, useful, time-saving, better taken decision of ProfitHunter. Please, all of you guys, comment if you are willing to continue. There are 2 things that we are missing yet. One is going to be ASINScanner, super powerful, my best tool in this platform, ProfitHunter. And supplier database, I'm going to just cover really fast because only Elite plan has it. And double checks, okay? Samsung. I know that's your name. That's not your name, but what's the discount code? If you want a discount code, all of the Algo students, once you are logged in, once you are part of the Algo member, have a discount code. Okay, I don't know if you are already an Algo student, if you got a discount code on your email, because all of the Algo students have a 49 US discount code for 2 months. So that could be starter plan for free for 2 months, or instead of paying $89, you rest 49 and you pay only 40 for the expert plan. That's my best recommendation, expert plan. Why? Because you have ASINScanner. So Levania, a lot of you, if you want to see the differences between the different plans, just go to ProfitHunter.tools, go all the way to the end, and here you have these visualized boards with the plans. Expert plans, what the cost, what tools is included. Expert plan, what's the cost, what tools are included, and how many credits are included, right? And the Elite plan, the Elite is annual plan. That's annual plan, okay? So you can visualize and you can check with calm all of the different packages or tools that we have. So ASINScanner, as I told you, it's a you provide to ASINScanner one identifier. It could be ASIN, it could be in universal product code, and you provide the cost per product. If you don't know the cost, you can just set up a 0, okay? And you can optionally upload the SKU, item number, part number from your supplier just to have it as reference. So you can send files to ASINScanner from ASIN extractor as we did, okay? Send it to ASINScanner. ASINScanner will process and generate all of these data columns. You can grab listings from your suppliers, then upload it to ASINScanner. ASINScanner will generate all these files. You apply searching criteria. We have like some presets, some fast presets, or you can personalize and save your own presets. That's the most powerful thing that you can do. Know how to and understand all of the data columns and make your own search criteria filters to identify the best product that matches your own style, that matches your own business or your needs, okay? So right here, we started with this Sunshine Shopper, the Tech 61, Cotter's Warehouse, Binco Store, right? They're already completed. It takes like 5-7 minutes, depending on how many products it has. You can upload up to 10,000 products per file. So if a supplier sends you a 50,000 products file, you need to divide it within 5 different files. First 10K, second 10K, third 10K, 4, and 6. So, and filter individually, okay? Maximum per day is 50,000 processed SKUs or ASINs per day on this tool. Sorry, Mylena. Yeah, I think most of them are hearing well, but yeah, for sure you can review the replay on our YouTube channel. I'm going to upload it on the playlist here in live English, okay? And you can review it with calm and better sound. Okay, so Sunshine Shopper. Easily, I can just say that I want products with over 85 sales and ranking lower than 80,000. So I have only 15 products that match these two fast criteria. Okay, as simple as that. I input 2 inputs and was narrowed down to 15 products. Okay, but that's not it. That's just simple, fast search. I'm gonna reset the filters. I'm gonna turn on all of my columns, I go to the right side where it says select columns, and I check this main switch. I turn it on, and it will turn all of the columns. We have a lot of data to filter. I'm not going to explain in detail each single because it will take me like 2 hours to do this, but we have some ProfitHunter presets, okay? Like top products, there's 0. Today's winners, we have 0. Fast sellers, okay, this front store has 11 fast sellers. So you just can click and it will apply a specific already filterings that it will explain on these blogs what the result of that products, but it's only 11 products, okay? So you can use these filters, or you can make your own personalized custom presets, okay? Once you have selected a custom preset, you can just recall it again with any other store. Let me do this one. It says USA spy method with a ranking of 80,000, and I don't remember what other values I defined, but with one click, I will gather only 3 products from this store that matches all of the criteria that I define on my own custom preset, okay? So what is this custom presets? I'm going to just say it loud for you if you want to understand. Of all of the products from this front store is listing price between $18 to $50, okay? That's one filter. How do you change it? Okay, I want to go up to $80, same result. I'm going to break it down to $12, same result, okay? When I do spy method, I don't know the cost of the product. So all of the math or custom fees or profits is based on cost per unit of 0. So this is not real, okay? But I don't want to filter by profit at this point. So new offer, this is competitors. So it's less than 10 sellers. If I want to jump to 20 sellers, let me see. Now I have more products that matches all of the criteria, but it has up to 20 sellers per listing, okay? So I can see filter sellers current 30, 90, 180 days. I have the bot in past month. Yeah, that's the same data that we have on our spreadsheet. Remember that we could filter only by price and only by, what's my screen blank? Black. I don't know. Okay, something weird happened here. Let me refresh it. Okay, so we filter here only by price and only by bought last month, right? So that's very basic. It works, but it not works as good as ASINScanner. Okay, so I filtered bought last month. I didn't apply any filter. You can filter, let's say, is greater than 50, but I didn't do it because there is a total estimates, there is a ranking drops, your sales estimates. I like this one. Remember the extension, it's showing us how many possible sales we can do for any product, your monthly sales estimated. So we have it calculated the same way here for all of the batch file, right? So I put that at least I can do 5 sales. Okay, that's my possible estimates, at least doing 5 sales per month. So this one, I can do 21 sales, 50 sales, 100 sales, 5 sales, 8 sales, 17, 50 sales. Ranking, I just sorted from lower ranking to higher ranking. Lower ranking, a better product. Higher ranking, less selling product might be, okay? Rating, I want products that at least are 4 stars rating. You can change it. You can be more exigent, put 0.45 rating. Let's see. It's not showing it. 0.4 there. So all of those that are less than 4.5 are removed. So let's don't be so dramatic. Let's leave it at 4 stars. You maybe don't want to sell products that are less than 4 stars, okay? If you don't care, just leave it 3 or whatever. Okay, rating, you see, there are many columns. I only sorted or filtered some of them. Dominant seller. Dominant seller, we have a dominant seller. This is the seller that it could be Amazon, it could be some other seller that is dominating the buy box, the percentage of buy box of that product. And this is the percentage that this dominant seller is having. So what I did is try to eliminate those products that there is a dominant seller over 95% of more. I don't know why he's selling 95% or 90%, but that's a huge dominance, right? So I don't want to mess with products that there is a seller dominating 95% of the sales, being Amazon or any other seller, okay? So I don't want to fight with those huge big sellers, or maybe they have like special permission to sell on Amazon, whatever. So you can just change it to 90% or whatever value you have. I type 95. So just remove those that are really big dominant sellers for that specific product. Also, Amazon on buy box on average on last 180 days. And for sure, I leave it that Amazon is not more than 30% on the buy box. If you want to have more risk, just go to 80%. No change on this. Go to 99%. No change. 100%. No, there's no Amazon on this listing, but in some other. So leave it low and reduce the risk of being Amazon on the list. Okay, if you don't want to see Amazon, just put 0 and minimum 0. Let's see. I don't know. Maximum 2. Just leave it at 1 or 2, and that's it. Maximum 1, and then you won't see Amazon maybe 1%. Okay, so just leave it like that. I'm okay with Amazon being at 30, 35, 40%. It's up to you. And you can filter by category. If you want specific baby or automotive or any category, you can filter by category. You can filter by brand. If you are spying other sellers for a specific brand, then you select the brand that you are willing to just analyze or look, because maybe your supplier is selling you a specific brand. So this is a good way. If your supplier doesn't supply you with the Excel file with the product, universal product code and cost of the products, and you don't have that, just spy on other sellers that have that specific brand, filter by brand, and you can see what product has more sales for that brand, and then ask for your supplier for that product. Okay, so I like to do that when suppliers doesn't provide me with the Excel sheet file with universal code and cost of the product. What else? You can just there's some other values here. I won't go in deep, but this is 3 more things. Variables. If you don't want to see products that have variations, just remove variations. As you can see, almost all of these listings or products that were resolved have variations. And if you are not very, as we discussed earlier, if you are not very carefully with variations, you can purchase thinking that it has a good ranking, one variation that is not selling anything on Amazon. So be very aware when you have variations. So this way we have like, I don't want to mess with variations, just type no variations, and you have only 2 products, okay? That's just be aware when it has variations that you are secure or sure that Amazon is telling you bought last month 100 units, 50 units, just for that specific variation, okay? And the rest is gated. How many of you have a lot of headaches on gating products in Amazon? And all of the products that I want to sell are gated. So if you don't want to mess at the beginning with gated products on gating process, just select not gated. And these products you are okay, ready and set to sell on Amazon. Remember, you always need invoices, proofs, and Amazon can always ask you for invoices of your purchases with an authorized supplies dealer, okay? Even though if you are ungated, and Amazon can ask you at any time. Variations mean different colors and sizes. Yes, Karen. Different sizes, colors, flavors, packages, those are variations. Let me just specify what's a variation. If we go to Nautica bag, we have different variations, like this one has different colors. And as you can see, this specific black, Amazon is telling you that sold 800, more than 800 last month. Let's go to this pink. Sold 700. So that's different sell estimations from the black one to the pink. Let's say this green. Only 50, okay? So that's a huge difference selecting a variation that is doing sales from that one that is not doing sales, because the ranking usually is the same ranking, and that's the drops of the ranking. That's another thing. It's the same. So you can mess up deciding on a variation that you see that has a good ranking or good drops of the ranking, but that specific variation is not doing sales. So be aware and always trust on what Amazon is selling. This one's selling 300. Let's see this yellow one. Only 100. But if you don't see, let's see, I don't know which is the most horrible color. Like this one, I don't know why this one is not showing how many sales. Maybe it's a new variation, but Amazon is not telling us how many sales. So it might be selling less than 50. It might not be selling at all. Okay. So this is, if you like this color and you think it's going to be sold on Amazon, be aware, because Amazon is not telling us about last month data. So it might not be selling this variation or not having good sales of this variation over than 50. Okay. Could products sold change? Yes, products could change, not even month to month, but maybe one day to another day based on the average 30 days. It could lower from 100 to 50. It just goes for blocks, like 50 plus 50 plus 100 plus 200. So it can change from one day to another. Unavailable. It's unavailable. Yeah, maybe that's why. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Lavenia is paying attention. Thank you very much, Lavenia. Okay, I just focus like searching for but yeah, it's not available. So that's why it's not representing sales. Maybe it's not available. Nobody's selling it. So that's why it's not doing sales. And check this out. Extension says it's selling 300 units. So be aware when there are variations, extensions and other estimates might be, confusing with sales for other variations. That's why we trust only on Amazon bought last month data when we have variations. Okay, bye. Okay, let's go. So that's ASINScanner. Okay, so what we did is the following. We start searching a product. I don't remember. I think it was a Lego product. And then we extracted some front stores with the ASIN extractor. We extracted, then we send it to ASINScanner, right? In ASINScanner, we applied some filters and we found out the best products that that specific store has based on my searching criteria. Okay? Once you define a strategic filter criteria and you can remove columns, change the order, personalize as you desire this data table, you can save it. You can save it. So you go to on the right side, you have your presets, you save it, and save it. Okay? So next time, when you go to another front store, you won't spend 5-10 minutes creating your preset. Okay, you have already saved it. So if I go to Vinco store, I just click my save preset and it will apply all of my searching criteria. And as that's fast, I can only concentrate my time on 2 products, not on 300, not on 100, not in just on 2 products are completing all of my desired criteria from all of the products from that front store. So I only analyze 2 products. If I analyze it manually in Seller Archive, see, then I only spend time on 2 products, not in the rest of the products. How many products this store had? Let me reset filters. 306 products. Worth for me, with my searching criteria, 2 products. That's time saving, right? Okay, so I do manually analyzing with Seller Archive these two products, search for the supplier, and so on, only for two products. That's time saving. Automation of ProfitHunter, extracting, creating the file, applying filters will do a lot of hassle for you. Being sitting hours and hours on the computer, just checking products that Amazon is selling. It's not profitable. Doesn't have a buy box. We have that too. You can set up, and I jump it. I only search for products that they do have a buy box. If they don't have a buy box, I don't want to see them. Okay, so that's another filter that we have. We have another filter that if you want to see or not Amazon, I just leave it. If Amazon is there, for me it's okay, because I filter out Amazon by the percentage of winning or dominance of the buy box. Okay, so once you have a supplier, once you know the cost of the product, let me see what product this is. So this product is a sweatshirt or whatever. It's $29 to $40 depending on the size and everything. So I say that this product is selling to $45, the specific ASIN. So now I have researched, I Googled, I have a supplier. Now I called my supplier and said, you know, this costs $25. So I can start these two products. So later on, I can just only see my favorites. Okay. If I go back, let's say, which store is this? Bingo. So I start them. So I come back to Bingo. I show only my favorites. Okay, they're my favorites. And I can edit two columns, the possible selling price and my adjust cost per unit. So my cost is, what did I say? $23.54. All right. So I click back on the green to confirm my edit. And now I can see what would be my profit. $4.31 after Amazon commissions. So it's doing the math for me instantly once I define the cost per unit. Okay, let's see this other product. Socks, $13, $18. Okay, I'm selling by $13.95. I don't think I could make a lot of money on this one because it's a very lower selling price, but I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to say it's costing me $8. Let's see what happens. With my supplier, it costs $8. Let's see. No good. I'm losing money. Okay. $2.14 of loss. So what do I need to do? Find another supplier that sells me for $4 so I can make $1.86 of profit. So math, again, is being shown very simple, automated, so you can see if you're making profit or not, or you can edit or adjust. Let's say, what if I sell this product instead of $45? What happens if I sell it for $40? Okay, now you're losing money. Okay, so you can change the cost of your product, or you can edit the selling price you want to offer and see what's going to happen with that product profitability. So this is ASINScanner. This is my favorite tool. And I'm going to show you what's double check. Once you have filtered out anyway, you have a product, you have doing your manual analysis, and you want to compare an expert with this, with your own previous analysis, you're going to send a double check. So you go to double check and you're going to create a new one, and you're going to type the ASIN, which marketplace, if you are gated or not gated. Let's say, no, I'm not gated. What's the buyback price? So you're going to provide some information of the product. Okay, I'm just going to just type it randomly. What's the buybox price? What this represents? This filling this information represents that you already analyzed your product and you have done a research and work to your product. If you don't know how to fill out this, that means that you have not analyzed correctly the product. So go back and analyze the product before submitting a double check review. Okay. So what's the buybox price? Let's say $14. I don't remember what was that. What's the cost of your product? $6. $6. Come on, Diego. $6. What is your estimated profit? Okay, you can use profit calculator, this one on the right side, to fill out this information. Okay, I'm going to make $1. Okay, next. So how many units are you buying? I'm buying 50 units. How many units does your supplier has? If you know that your supplier has 1,000 units, just type 1,000. If you don't know, just type 200 or whatever. Let's say I know, because some suppliers provide you on their spreadsheet how many units they have. Availability 2,500. Okay. How many units does the product sell per month? Let's say 500. Okay. How many you gather this information from our tools, right? So that's why I work with different tools or different tabs, so I can go back and fill out this information. How many buy box competitors? I'm just going randomly. How many units do you plan to sell? 25. What's the minimum order quantity from your supplier? Let's say 50. Okay. What percentage of your invest, if my capital is going to be 10,000 and this is going to be 1,000, so that would be 10%. Okay. Other comments? This is a test. Do not respond. Thanks. So your response will be in English or Spanish. You submit it, and you're going to wait between 24 to 48 business days, business time days, and that's it. Okay, so once it's already done, you go back, you're going to get an email that your response is done. You come back to ProfitHunter, and let me see if this, because I have many tests. So, okay, this is in Spanish because my language was in Spanish. Okay, so this is somehow going to be the response. Sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's shorter. Sometimes it will just mark the things that you need to know about that review. Sometimes it will explain a little bit more, but this is kind of one example that you have red flags, you have it's okay, weight, measurement, ranking, profit, and then you have overall recommendation. No, this product is not recommended to invest. Okay, so I was sure this product was going to be a successful winner product, and now this guy from the double check is telling me that it's not recommended for me to invest. What's he thinking about? Just go back, analyze your research, read what you are providing this feedback, and redo it. And if you want to take your own risk, go ahead and do it. If you want to just, okay, double check what's good. It saved me my $1,000, okay? So this is what double check. Supplier database. Supplier database is a directory of suppliers, many suppliers, a collection of suppliers that we've been working many of the team for many years. And you can come here to search for your maybe suppliers, wholesale, not wholesale, batch sales, and factories if you want to create your own branded product or private label product. So it's just a directory from you can start to do your business. Do you want to live from these suppliers? No. Many people have these suppliers. Do you want to start doing Amazon business, researching these suppliers? Yes, that will work for you. But you want at the very end, get your own more exclusive suppliers than what you can find in any directory of suppliers. Okay? So you can go to all, and we have 3,453 suppliers. You can search on the, after you select all, you can search for any category, let's say kitchen. And if it's somewhere around the word kitchen, it's 112 suppliers with the word kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna, let's see Funko, these, bob heads. I have Funko bob heads, okay, from here. Okay, there are how many? 12 possible suppliers that you need to review, need to check, we don't have any relationship with them, just we have the director. Okay, you can click on it. You have your own personal notes, minimum order quantity. You will type here and save your own contact information, warranty information. They provide invoices. They are authorized supply dealers. They have LOAs, letter of authorization. Whatever comments, you can save them. You can provide any feedback or other review for this specific supplier within a ProfitHunter database. And we have some information here that if it's category, country, description, it has spreadsheets, catalogs, yes, can sell on Amazon, yes, it ships to FBA, it will help you to ship products to FBA, yes, and we have some of the brands that is selling, and some other information that we have. This might change from one day to another. Suppliers can close, can change their business, can change their brands, but this is what we have, and it's a good point to start your business. Okay. I like to suggest and recommend, if you have the supplier database, start with these two filterings. Just type all, then ship those that sell to Amazon, FBA. I'm going to delete Funko. So there are 381 suppliers that we know that they ship to Amazon warehouse. Okay, so that's a good start. And the other one could be low minimum order. You know, your order, purchase order amount is minimum. So we have, let's see, filter 199 suppliers that completes ships to FBA and their minimum order is low. Okay, so you can start with these 199 suppliers and then go forward to other suppliers. Okay, this is just a history of all of the stores that you have been extracting. So if you forgot, oh, what was this store? You have just a record of all of the stores that you've been extracting. And Profit Tracker will help you to get your inventory, cost of your inventory, and it will help you to report your sales. Okay, this is connected to one of our stores. I'm going to not just share it. And this is a beta tool that is very powerful to track how's your inventory going. If you have low inventory, if you can just put your cost of products, then check your profitability, check your sales, and so on. Okay. I think, are you guys asleep? Are you still there? How was this information for all of you guys? We can open, if you are okay, we can open to a frequent asked questions or section for questions specifically related to ProfitHunter. ProfitHunter plans, ProfitHunter tools, ProfitHunter extension, ProfitHunter configuration. So you can start using the chat and do your questions. And I appreciate your time. Let me know if this was useful for you. Let me know if you already knew all of these possibilities that you can improve your Amazon using ProfitHunter tools. If you like them, or if you want to send any suggestion, let me know. Let me know in the chat. I will be reading you guys. Please, let me go to my dashboard. Please, I need this in Spanish. Cristina, en Spanish. Sí, hay muchos videos, muchos lives en español. Aquí, lives español. 34 clases de lives español, ahí abajo. Están listas para ti. Pero antes ve tutoriales español. Sorry for that, that was for Cristina. Okay, Cristina? What gated means? I think I missed something. Marcus, gated. Gated means that you are not allowed by Amazon to sell that specific product. You are gated. You are not permitted to sell the product in Amazon. Sometimes you cannot sell some products in Amazon only with authorization directly from the brand. Sometimes you need to send an invoice with some criteria, some requirements, maybe minimum order quantity, purchase, and then Amazon will review and authorize you to sell that product in Amazon. That's what we call ungating process, okay? Not allowed to sell the products. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Can you show how to get YouTube from ProfitHunter? Sure. You can get to our YouTube channel directly from ProfitHunter from your dashboard. You have here on the right side. I'm selecting in blue YouTube. You can click and we'll open the playlist within our ProfitHunter YouTube channel. Or on the left menu, go all the way to the bottom and you can see the YouTube icon here between Instagram and TikTok. I need practice. Yeah, Dalila, this is just practice and practice and practice and more practice. Useful information. Gracias, Marcelo. Diego, who may I speak with regarding the purchase of the elite program, but unable to use it because of illness? Lisa, Okay, I'm guessing you are an elite algo student and you cannot use ProfitHunter or maybe your all of your program benefits, including algo. Write an email to the algo más elite email or basic info email and type your information, type your request, type your situation, and they will be reviewing it for you. And if needed, and if approved or whatever it's the case, we can help you out, okay? But start with algo. Go with algo, contact algo. If they can approve or grant access for you, they will let us know. How can I sell my product in Amazon? Hannah, that's when you say your product in Amazon, that's private label. That's your own brand, your own product. Yes, you can. You can do several ways. You can just list it as generic. You can get your brand approved in Amazon and sell your product as by your brand. Or you can, if you have a already USPTO brand registry, you can do a brand registry within Amazon. And then you have all of the protection of your brand and list your products under your brand registry within Amazon. That could be like the basic, how can I explain it? But yes, you can sell your own products. For some products, I don't see new in the buy box. Since it's not available to pick, I can see buy box window. Why the buy box doesn't show new? New. I Negasa didn't quite catch. If you can send an email with an example, I can just later on. Hey, by the way, how can you contact ProfitHunter for ProfitHunter issues? Okay, for ProfitHunter account issues, tool issues, extension issues. First of all, go to YouTube videos and see all of the basic video tutorials. Okay, we have tutorials in English, we have tutorials in Spanish. 3.0 tutoriales español, 3.0 English. Check these videos before contacting us because maybe your response will be there and maybe a couple of days later, I will respond you, hey, watch this video and I'm going to send you to watch the videos, okay? So first, watch all of the videos of the tutorials. It's not more than 6-9 videos, okay? Then, how can you write us? Send an email. Email, you can see email support here. If you have your email app installed, when clicking it, it will open your Outlook windows or your Outlook email, whatever, and you can send it. But if not, just look under the left, bottom left on the screen. It says mail to info@profithunter.tools. So our email is info@profithunter.tools. You can see it on the screen. That's the email that you can send any troubleshooting, any suggestion, any recommendation, whatever is your issue with ProfitHunter. I will be glad to help you from there, okay? There is my email, you have it there. It's hard to view the list of seller database on my phone. Yeah, Pali. What I recommend you to do is on your phone, once you open, you can open on the browser. We don't have an app to work on your phone, but you can open ProfitHunter or maybe all of the tools in your phone. And then on the browser of your phone, just go to the 3 dots or the configuration and set up view as desktop. So it will display as how it will be displayed on the desktop computer. Just you need to scroll more on your phone. But that's the way I use ProfitHunter when I'm using it on my phone. I always view it as desktop version. Okay. How do you get Amazon sellers? Okay, what are